him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. All right, guys, so we're pulling this water line today. Three things had to happen today I was pretty nervous about. One, the water needed to go down, and it has. Two, I was worried about ice on the creek, and I just drove through the crossing on the river. I didn't see anything. And three, how wet were the fields gonna be, and I can drive right through them. So I feel good about that. We're pulling some of these smaller pieces first on dry land. Well, not dry land, but not in the actual water. So or the big creek. But this non-moving stuff got a little ice to it, but not bad. Nothing in them, but it seems like, you know, I don't do really good setting at a spot in colonies for like consistently. Normally they're good for a couple, 2 or 3 checks, and then that's about it. So den entrances seems like it's only 1 check. But alrighty, we're gonna go check those other colonies and do the downstream stuff first before we hop in the boat. All right, guys, so you can see my colonies here got frozen in. This actually has some pretty good ice on it too. I'm kind of surprised. Luckily the river, you know, that rain helped keep us from getting too much out there, but throw that up. We actually got a rat in this colony here. There we go. I like that. I think I'm just gonna walk down here, guys, and find my flags, and wherever I got a flag, I got a colony to go grab. We got a couple in here. Hey, that one's got a rat. Woo! Try not to get upside down early. That's a good rat too. Sunk a little deeper than I'd like to on that one. That one's got nothing in it. That's a good rat, guys. Well, there's another rat. Ooh, about got upside down on that one too. And just so you guys know, that's a fair rat. I hate gloves. I've had a lot of people tell me, no, you gotta wear gloves. I hate gloves. I can't feel things with gloves on. So I will never wear gloves. I wear gloves at work, but that's about it. And it's only because it's getting down to -20. So anyway, guys, we're gonna check the rest of these traps. I'm gonna save some battery for the river. Well, we're checking the other side of that slough. And there's one good thing about the ice. It'll freeze everything up to where you can see the bottom better. And we missed a really, really good den right here. That's too bad. We're gonna be pulling, getting out of here. Matter of fact, I see bubbles up here too. Well, that's just bubbles, but yeah, missed a den, but part of it. All right, I knew. I set this one a couple days ago and I said, we're gonna catch a rat out of that one. It looks like just one, surprisingly. I figure this would be one of those spots I could actually come down here and catch 4 or 5 in, but it did not happen. We got 4 rats out of this. Nothing in the hags brackets, which is crazy. Normally I do pretty good in pond type settings with them, but not today. Oh, you just got this little inlet here We set a pair of 1.5s on each side. Nothing on this side, but I can't tell over there, but the grass is really torn up, at least in the water. And this water's deep, so we're gonna jump it. I do not see a trap, nor do I feel a trap. Oh, nothing. I was just looking in the wrong spot. That's all right though. Man, this water's deep really quick right here. This is quite the river system though. Pretty neat little area. Nothing in the beaver setup over here either. We're just struggling today, guys. We're not having a whole lot of luck. We got us a live rat, guys. This is that slide that we set one on a couple days ago. He just didn't follow the script and go in deeper water, but we're gonna have to go back up the truck, get a tool to get him dispatched, and we'll get out of here. Good rat, really good rat. Well, that's too bad, guys. We had a rat here, but something got to him first, so it's too bad, but it's part of the game. Tell you what, it's pretty crazy. Just this little side slough off the main river. This water's 6 inches deep at best. Came over here, threw a colony in, and we got us a nice river rat. We're picking up some fur today, guys. Nothing crazy, but we're catching some fur. So kind of a interesting area out here too. Just a nice little plain here where we caught a bunch of coon here, but it's cold. That water's chilly, but anyway, we're gonna get these last 2 traps pulled that have nothing in them, and then we're gonna start floating. All right, guys, we got a little bit of ice here. I think it's something I can push through, but when I go to pull this, we're gonna try and get all the way to the end, all the way to that crossing. Hopefully we can float that far anyway, but some of these are easily accessible from the bank. I'm just going ahead and pulling them now. We got a beaver set here that never produced anything, which I'm pretty shocked by, but yeah, we're just gonna pull what we can from the shore side just to make my trip a lot easier. But I hate pulling traps, guys. Man, it sucks. This area here has been pretty good to us. Up and down this bank over here, as well as down in here, we've caught some fur, so figure it's best I get down here and get these snapped off before I can't get to these from the bank, but I'm always curious. Don't look like anything. Probably check our colonies first. Oh, that hurt. Hey, there's 2 rats out of 2 traps. Hey, check that out. 3 rats out of 4 colony traps. Those are big rats. Those are big rats. Wow, that's cool. That is neat. Probably should just get them on the bank. Couldn't do that again. I threw the one right on top of the other one. Oh, I hate ice. That's some deeper stuff too. Don't know if I trust my footing that much. I really don't want to go over the top of these. hit boots make for a long afternoon, but that's crazy, guys. You know, I really figured I'd pick up something on this one. I mean, all kinds of coon traps going up this bank. Can't believe how quick stuff freezes. I did decide on this whole little deal, I'm just cutting all my pogos. It's not worth trying to capsize myself to yank them out, but they must just, I don't know, my blind sets are definitely doing a lot better. Had really good luck with that muskrat number 3 though in the past, so must just not be maybe it's wrong time of year, heck, I don't know. But we got 3 good locations over here. We're gonna have to float to them, but I can get all these pulled right now anyway. Well, that was interesting. Got the colonies to the truck, took the rats out, and I was like, there's 2. Where'd the 3rd one go? At some point, one of the rats fell out of the colonies, which is crazy because I have to work like hell to get them out of there, but whew, glad we found them. Especially this few of the rats as we're catching off this line. I shouldn't say few, I just have high expectations. But by having high expectations, I guess I'm really good at learning and building so that I can eventually hit it. That's what I did with my 1,000 coon. You know, I told myself I wanted 1,000 one year, and I caught like 283 or something like that. Next year, wanted 1,000, 512. Next year, wanted 1,000, 714. So that's just how it goes, guys. You just gotta, you know, high expectations. You know, you can let yourself down pretty easy, but I just pushed myself hard enough to get there. Gotta find your drive. Alrighty, coming down here, we threw a colony in this little trickle of water. Looks like the water went down on it, and nothing, but that's part of it. You know, there's a lot of current that flushed a lot of stuff through that, but really minky looking little water system. Be kind of cool if we'd picked a mink up in this, but it's part of it. Let's go float now. Oh, my boat's still here, so that's a huge plus. Hey, boy, these banks are slicker than snot. I see we got 1 coon down here. We'll get him taken care of and start floating down, see what we can do. I shouldn't have set before that log jam. That's gonna be a real pain in the butt to get over again. I hate going over that sucker, but anyway, we're gonna get stuff pulled and get out of here. Well, I see our second trip on the water here, our second trap. We got us a coon. Kind of frustrating, but it is what it is, you know. We're gonna get him taken care of and get out of here. Tell you what though, guys, it is still pretty relaxing when you're not trying to balance off the side of a boat, that is. Well, we're not having too terrible day, you know. We just got in the water. I think we probably got 9 rats, 8 or 9. I'm not quite sure. When we get back to the truck, I'll check it out. And 2 coon so far, which, you know, I'm not trapping coon right now, but I am a coon trapper, so therefore I still love seeing coon. But this is gonna be kind of interesting here. I hate this log jam. I should have set after it, but it looks like we got something before it here on the left. Might be a dispatched coon already. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We got a drowned coon over here, so we'll get this guy on the fly and get over this log jam. like this system. This worked out pretty well. Well, my trap's gone. Hey, cool. He did like he was supposed to. Got in deeper water and disappeared. Good deal. Good rat too. That's a nice big rat. I'm getting this stuff figured out, guys. You know, like everyone keeps telling me, set these toilets and all these logs. That's something I'm going to be doing here next time I try this. So, but like I said, ice is coming, so we don't have a whole lot of time. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna be pretty iced up by tomorrow. So it's just kind of the name of the game. I'm just happy enough I was able to get some opportunity to even do this. Being, shoot, we're mid-December now. Normally we are iced up long before now. So awesome. I will take another rat. So what we're here for. Won't lie, it's a little chilly down here on the bottoms. Seems like whatever the temperature in my truck says, it's probably at least 5 degrees colder once you get down here actually on the water. Something I never really, I mean, it makes sense. I know a lot of people say that about like the lakes and stuff, but I never would have thought of it. So just something else to always keep in mind. But it is relaxing. I need to talk to him about coming down here this summer in a boat and just drinking beer and floating. I mean, that'd be pretty fun, I think. Well, looks like we got us a coon here. At least I think it is. Well, I'm not sure about this one. Oh, this should be kind of interesting. He's just gonna pull me. He's gonna pull me into shore. Oh boy, this didn't expect to see this, but we'll get him taken care of and get out of here. Oh boy, I saw ripples coming from up here. Let's hope for a rat, not a coon. But pretty good sized ripples, so I'm gonna say coon. Yep, raccoon. That's all right though. So much muskrat crap on that log back there. That's definitely something I am going to do next year, guys. If I am able to do something like this, is set those toilets on the logs. I've had a lot of people mention that to me. definitely something I need to do. I didn't exactly know how to do it. As I said, I've never made before, but must be pretty productive. A lot of people recommended it, so. Yet, not yesterday, 2 days ago when we came around this, I had such a headwind, I couldn't even hardly get up this. And now I don't even have to paddle and we're gonna go up it. It's amazing how much that wind impacts the boat. I did not realize that, but wow. Another thing I might have to think about doing this summer, talking to landowners, if I can do some fishing down here. You know, I don't know much about, you know, where fish go and how they get up some of these creeks, but this creek's definitely deep enough. We'd probably hold some catfish in here, you know, 10, 12 foot deep. It eventually goes into the Des Moines River. Oh, it's quite a ways. It's probably another 30 miles or so downstream, but I would think this would hold some channels or some flatheads. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, I love throwing something on the bottom for catfish, sitting there drinking beer, but I've never been a huge professional fisherman. But I think it'd be kind of fun. Maybe come down here and set some diddy poles up this summer. Heck, some of you guys, we might even film it. Some of you guys might like to watch that, see what happens. Boy, I had to look forever for the strap. Been here probably 5 minutes trying to find it. I knew it was here. We got a good rat on the end of it. Whew. And that's what we're after. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's a real good rat. Something about, and maybe it's just this area, but it seems like creek rats to me are bigger than pond rats. I could be 100% wrong on that, but at least my opinion, it seems like these suckers are a lot bigger than anything I've got in ponds before, but who knows. Oop, better grab my flag. Boat's kind of becoming a mess, but yeah, what do you do? If you guys can see that, that's just a coon laying dead in the water back there. Get off this ice so you can hear me. But that's a sign of distemper. You know, I hate to see it, but I sure ain't gonna touch it either. It's too bad. But that's kind of what happens. We don't do this, start taking care of the raccoon numbers. Mother Nature kicks in and she's mean. Looks like a nice little beaver den underneath this. It's been a while. I've never been this far, guys. We've always unloaded before now. Got out of here, but at least now I know where we're at as far as if I was on the bank. Yeah, that's gotta be a den here of some kind. All those grasses and stuff in the water. We're about to get a hell of a tailwind, I think, so we're gonna be zooming. But yeah, that's got to be a den. I'm guessing these are what I'd been picking up when I've been trapping this area. So right up here, if you can see this brick on the bank, this is the spot where I was trapping with Braden, and right there in that little wallered out pocket now is where I caught 5 beaver. 2 good, probably 45, 50 pounders, and then 3 small ones. So I'm guessing it's probably that colony that was right back there. I could be wrong on that, but that brick was actually, I set it there 2 years ago before I got this drowning system. I was just using cables and cinder blocks and it worked good, but now that I got these rebar drowners, I won't ever go back. We're zooming down here now, guys. There's some fresh beaver chewing on that branch there. So a bunch of feet, almost like a little feed pile right there behind it. Definitely a whole new perspective being down here on the water, guys, than being on the land looking over. It's pretty cool, pretty wild. You know, like I said, I've not been in a boat very much in my life, and this was an experience. We're all done, got everything pulled. Now we're just floating down to the crossing. And I do know this, these are the pair of pants I have that I have a pocket ripped out in because that wind coming up from behind me is cold. Definitely a little chilly on the giblets there, but we're about out of here. Man, what a river system though. So neat. We caught some rats on it, guys. Don't get me wrong, I am not disappointed at all. Just wasn't quite the numbers I was anticipating or hoping for, but I always set very, very high expectations. So you know, if you're not pushing hard and setting your goals high, or you know, set goals that you can't just get just easily. You know, I knew what I was wanting. Hopefully 100 out of here is going to be a stretch, and it looks like we're going to end up with what I did with Braden, we're probably close to 50. Now what I have, 15, 7, 22, and I had 15 for that, 37. We got 12 or so, so we're probably gonna be right around 50 rats off this total this year. Definitely a fair number for my lack of experience with rat trapping, but I will leave you with this little cliffhanger. Next year you might see me doing a lot more rat trapping and hopefully a lot bigger numbers. Time will tell though. Wow, look at that den in the bank right there underneath that tree. That's cool. Yeah, I'd never see that from the top side. Man, this is neat. Hope I don't hit an iceberg or a tree or something like that. The USS Iowa Trapper going down. At least I hope not. I can see rocks under the water though. Yeah, stay on that side. We're actually coming up right here on the left is that tile that I had set traps on. If you followed my coon series at all, you know I caught $9.99 and 1,000 in a little feeder creek. And we are coming up on that feeder creek. This is actually before they redid this culvert. This was a spot where I'd catch an otter every single year in a 330. The bottom of the culvert leading into this was in a lot deeper water. I had really, really good luck catching otter and 330s on this, but we're getting there. Man, what a creek. There's our tube, guys. Right on the other side of that was number 99 and 1,000 for coon. What a location, but we're moving pretty good little clip now. I never thought I'd get the opportunity to trap muskrats middle of December in open water. That's just crazy. Just something that I've always wanted to try this, and now I have. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm gonna get this thing into the truck here once we get around the corner, and get home, see what our actual numbers were. So, thanks for following me, guys. It's been fun. I appreciate all your advice and support. Definitely stepped out of my comfort zone and tried something new. You know, I don't want to just be a coon trapper. I want to be a trapper, period. And I've got a lot to learn with canines and muskrat and mink. You know, I've just touched the tip of the iceberg as a trapper. There's a lot more left for me to learn and grow on, and I'm gonna do it one way or another. Well, all in all, not a bad day to pull traps. We came home with 5 coon and 12 rats. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12 rats if you count the one that got 8. He got taken, I think it was an eagle. There's a couple eagles hanging out in the trees above it, but I'm happy with that. 11 rats, keepable. Well, I mean, I'll still get parts off that other one, but 11, we had 7, that's 18. Plus 15, 33 rats, plus the 15 I got off it before when I was trapping with Braden. So about 48 rats, give or take. off this creek in, I don't even know what you'd call it, probably 2 weeks. So I'm new to this, I'm learning. It was definitely an experience, and there's a few things we're definitely going to change if we do this next year. The two big factors are a trolling motor and then a better anchoring system. Those are the two big improvements, but I got like 10 or 12 things wrote down on top of that of just little things that could really help improve it. Definitely gonna set a lot more of the toilets on the logs, something I didn't do. You know, always things to improve on, but I'm happy with this, guys, and that'll end our river line. Now it's time to get back to what I know.